Hey, Tracy Wisnowski here of DustinandTracy.com, and in today's video we're going to be talking about free versus self-hosted versus premium blogs. And so if you're new to blogging and you're totally confused about which path you should take, then I'm going to lay down some of the pros and cons for you of each type of blog platform so it will help you make a better decision on starting your journey. So stick around. Okay, so let's start with free blogging platforms. That's sites like WordPress.com or Blogger.com. And what's great about these sites is obviously that they have zero cost. You're able to just get in right away, set yourself up a free account, and that leads to the second benefit, which is that you're able to do this easily. It doesn't require any experience. It doesn't require any prior knowledge about blogging or HTML. You're able to just get in and get started. You don't have to know any fancy coding or anything like that. And the third major benefit is that you're not having to really worry about site security and backing up your files. A lot of these free services do that for you. Now, some of the drawbacks of a free blogging platform are that one, if you don't create your own domain and redirect it to your blog, then you're going to have the extension of the website. So something like WordPress.com or Blogger.com is going to be in your URL. Which gives it a little bit less of a professional feel. And even if you do redirect your domain to that site, you're going to be limited on your options for things like themes and plugins. And so you're only left with the options that come default with that program. And so that can also contribute to having less of a professional feel because people may have seen that same blog style and format, over and over again, and it might just be recognized as a free blogging platform. So if you're looking to do this for business, then people just might not take it as seriously at first. They might just think that you're just out there blogging for fun. In addition, like I was saying, how you don't get access to themes and plugins, it leaves you with a lot less control over your blog. So if there's a lot of things that you want to customize and really give it its own feel and things like that, you're not able to do that with a free platform. Things like storage and bandwidth, you're typically capped off at a certain amount of space with free blogging platforms. So once you've uploaded a certain amount of pictures or videos, you're left there. That's all you can do. Some of them offer the opportunity to upgrade and get more storage, but when you start doing that, it ends up almost being more costly than just having your own self-hosted blogging platform to begin. And another drawback is that typically free blogging platforms have more restrictions on advertising and monetizing your site. So you can't just promote the things you want to promote. Some of them don't allow it at all, and some of them only allow it within their terms. I believe some of them actually even come with their own ads already on your site, which could be a conflict of interest if you're looking to eventually monetize your site down the road. And then finally, along with that, because you don't own that site and you're using someone else's hosting and someone else's platform, then if at any time they decide that your site doesn't fit into their terms of service or you violate something, then your site can be just taken down and you lose all of that hard work you put in. So those are some of the pros and cons. So what I recommend is free blogging platforms are really perfect for someone who doesn't really know if this is something they want to do seriously. You're really just looking to blog for fun. Maybe you have a passion for cooking or fitness, and you're really just looking to start sharing some of your stories or success, and you're not looking to monetize it. If you're looking to do this as a hobby, then free platforms might be the way to go for you, or it could just be a good way for you to test out some niches. And once you have a feel for them and you know it's something that you really want to grow, then you would switch to the self-hosted format. So now let's talk about self-hosted blogs. So basically, everything that you weren't getting with your free blog are now going to be some of the major benefits of having a self-hosted blog. So number one, you're going to have complete control over your blog and the design of your blog. You're able to pick your own themes, you're able to buy themes, you're able to get themes customized that you can install, you can choose whatever plugins you want from the marketplace, and you can choose all the different design features, you can put your own custom colors, logo, all that good stuff. You're able to have control over that whole process. Another thing is, like we said in the earlier one, you're now able to customize your domain and you're able to have it go to your own self-hosted blog, which helps you have more of a professional feel. So if you're looking to monetize your blog, that's going to be a big benefit for you, is to have your own domain going to your own hosted blog. And again, you're able to now make money on things that you weren't necessarily able to make money on with a free blog. So if you want to do AdSense, if you want to have affiliate links, if you want to have certain banner ads, if you want to have your own coaching services, your own products, any of that kind of stuff, you're now free to do that on your own site. And finally, one of the major benefits is custom analytics and tracking. So when you get your free blogging platform, you're really only able to track the stats that come with that platform, whatever they're allowing you to see. Whereas when you have a self-hosted one, you can install certain plugins that let you track certain data. You can do, all your pixel data if you want to run ads to it. You can even link it up to Google Analytics, which really lets you go deep into your audience to see who's coming to your website. So again, from the business perspective, tracking is everything for growth. And so that is one of the major benefits of having a self-hosted blog, is the ability to track all of that data coming through your site. All right, and now let's go over some of the drawbacks of a self-hosted blog. So one, it does require a little bit of knowledge, or it requires the drive to go find certain information. So if you're not experienced in setting up a blog, then you might have to watch some how-to videos, which stay tuned to our page, because we will be showing you all the different steps of setting up and running your blog. But you will have to, have that learning curve where you do need to learn some new things, figure out how to install WordPress and do all that stuff. But really it's not complicated at all. It requires a few clicks here and there for just a simple setup. And so as long as you have the willingness to learn, or you already have that experience, then that is going to be something that shouldn't hold you back. Another thing is that it does require that initial and ongoing fees. So typically, you just have your hosting fee and your domain that you buy. So domains, you can get them about $10. There's usually a lot of GoDaddy coupons. You can even get them for $1 or $2. So that's not a big fee at all right there. And then hosting, you can usually get for a couple bucks a month. As you grow and expand your site, you might find that you have costs for plugins or maybe some security features that you want, but that all comes in time. As you grow and scale your business, you can use your profits from your business to add on those extra expenses. But overall, the fees aren't too much. So if you are looking to grow a business with this, then definitely that shouldn't be something that holds you back at all. Another thing is you are responsible for making sure that your site is secure and safe, making sure you have, the anti-spam, setting up some kind of security feature that helps prevent your site from being hacked. Because if anything is what were to happen to your site, then you would need to, get in contact with your hosting or your whoever you have doing security, and you're responsible for really talking to who you need to talk to get that site back up and running. And so it could be something free, it could end up having a cost, but in the beginning, it shouldn't be much of a problem. As your site grows and traffic grows, that's when some of those security issues might come in. And then finally, one of the drawbacks is also making sure that your site is backed up regularly. Now that's included in the free blogging platforms, but when it comes to your own self-hosted one, you either want to make sure that you have some kind of plugin that does an auto backup, or through your hosting or whatever it is, you want to make sure that your files are all being backed up regularly, because if any reason you ever need to export that data and import it somewhere else, or your site goes down or something happens that destroys your site, then you're able to upload that all back onto a site later on once everything is fixed and your site is still in working condition. And now we're going to talk a little bit about premium blogs. And this is something that I actually wasn't familiar with for a while. I didn't realize there was actually services out there that had things like this. And so basically what a premium blog is it's kind of the best of both worlds in regards to a free blog and a self-hosted blog. But again, there are pros and cons of this strategy as well, this blogging type platform as well. Some of the pros are that it is easy to set up, just like the free blogging platform. You're able to usually get in. It already has the themes there for you, plugins there for you, and you're just really able to be the choice maker. You're able to just go in and decide, okay, I want this theme, I want these plugins, I'm going to activate them, and you can get started on blogging. Another benefit is that it typically comes with some of the expensive themes and plugins already installed for you. So what would cost more for you to go buy individually typically will come already included in these premium services. So, really good pop-up generator, or an anti-spam plugin, or, calls to action, or whatever it is that you're looking for in your blog. A lot of these premium sites already have some of the best plugins already installed for you, so that helps you at least take away that cost from your self-hosted budget, having it already included in your premium service. Another thing is technical support. So like I said, with self-hosted, if something happens, it's your responsibility to make sure it all gets back up and running. Whereas with a premium blog, typically if something happens, you have a support network that you can reach out to let them know, hey, my site's not working, and they can get it back up and running for you. Or because it's a premium service, they typically know a lot faster that something happened because it affects so many other people's websites that they're already working on the problem, typically before you even notice that there is one. And so that takes away a lot of the headache from having your self-hosted blog where you've got to go figure that all out yourself. Another thing is security features. So with your self-hosted blog, like I said, you need to make sure that you have that all installed yourself, whereas a lot of premium blogs have the best security features already installed for you because they are dealing with so many other people's websites. So you don't have to worry about that as well. And then finally, I don't know if this is typical with all of them, but for the premium service that we use, so we have a self-hosted blog and we have a premium hosted blog, but the one that we use actually comes with training materials to actually help you get up and running on your blog. So how to install your theme, how to install the plugins, how to format your blog post, all of that information is included as a training section for this blogging platform, so that if you're brand new, you can literally go step by step following these instructions and make yourself a very professional looking blog that runs super smooth. Okay, and then the major drawbacks of a premium hosted blog would mainly just be, one, the cost. The one that we use is actually included in a marketing bundle. So we pay $150 a month for a service, but that includes more than just the blogging platform itself. It includes funnel creators, it includes a CRM. It's basically a business in a box that has everything we need to run an online business, and the premium blog is just an added benefit. But if you look around, then you just find that different services have different costs, and it will be more than your typical self-hosted blog of that monthly hosting fee. You're going to pay a little more, but at the end of the day, you're going to have all of those benefits that I just talked about, and that's going to save you a whole bunch of headache in your business. And then another drawback would be, again, just some of the limited customization options. If it's a really good premium blog, though, they're going to have pretty much all of the best themes and best plugins that you need, so you don't have to worry about that. And a lot of times you can make suggestions on themes and plugins to get added into that program, or into that platform, if they are missing anything. So that's not a major drawback in that sense, just because it's already including a lot of that. But if there were certain plugins that you had to have that this platform didn't have, then that could be a major drawback from you. But that really sums up the pros and cons of all of the different types of blogging platforms that are out there. Again, for a while, I just knew that there was free and self-hosted, but premium blog platforms can be a great fit for you if you are looking to get started right away, have the best of the best, and really run your business smoothly straight from the get-go. But that covers them all. If you're new to blogging, be sure to keep tuning back into our channel. Whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, we're going to be continuing to upload a blogging series into our playlist so that you can follow along. And so if this is something that you're looking at doing, blogging for profits, blogging for business, then be sure to follow along with our videos. By the time you go through them all, you'll be able to have a successful blog up and running. We're going to be really focusing in on the self-hosted blogs and the premium blogs. So no matter which one you choose, you'll be able to follow along with those videos and really get yourself a solid blog going straight from the beginning. So with that, I will see you on the next video.